The civil rights law firm Nexus Derechos Humanos filed a lawsuit in federal court yesterday against 3 Virginia sheriffs for their refusal to evacuate inmates in the jails that they manage. In a statement of the facts of the lawsuit against City of Norfolk Sheriff Joe Barron, City of Chesapeake Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan, and City of Portsmouth Sheriff Michael A. Moore, the lawsuit states that Virginia Governor Ralph Northam issued a mandatory evacuation order for Zone A flood areas on the coast of Virginia effective beginning Tuesday, September 11th, 2018. All 3 jails that the sheriffs manage fall under Zone A and are subject to the governor's mandatory evacuation. Failure to evacuate the inmates of these jails places 2,500 inmates in danger, as well as the officers and civil servants that have to stay and guard the inmates and the facility, violating their 8th and 14th Amendment rights. The lawsuit references Hurricane Harvey, which hit Texas in 2017, and mentions that prisons and jails that refused to evacuate ahead of that hurricane left inmates in dire conditions, including flooding, lack of running water and clean drinking water, no access to working toilets, and food shortages. The lawsuit requests punitive damages and attorney's fees and asks the courts to order the defendants to immediately comply with the mandatory evacuation order for flood zone A areas of the Commonwealth to ensure the safety and security of those who live and work in the jails. In a press release, Mike Donovan, the president and CEO of Nexus Services, is quoted as saying, quote, "Our out-of-control criminal justice system's indecency knows no bounds when elected sheriffs are permitted to ignore mandatory evacuation orders and risk the lives of thousands of people. The lives of these sheriffs are no more valuable than the lives of each of the inmates in their custody, and this lawsuit seeks to protect these inmates from a preventable catastrophic loss of life." End quote. Breaking Through News would also like to inform our viewers that a large number of inmates in these jails are pretrial detainees and have not been found guilty of a crime. And then there are a large number of inmates in these jails serving time for misdemeanor crimes and failure to comply with civil child support obligations. This is a developing story. Please continue to follow Breaking Through News for updates and more info as this case moves through the courts. In the Breaking Through newsroom, Theodore Whitelow for Breaking Through.